everyone. Welcome to the Secure Privacy and Security segment. I'm Anna Berry, along with Alain Ghiai, the CEO of Secure Private Data. Welcome, Alain.
Thanks, Anna. Happy to be here.
All right, so we're talking about China. It's obviously on everyone's list of things to be wary about. It's the biggest long-term threat to our economic and national security, that's for sure. And according to this article, the FBI Director Christopher Wray warns that the Chinese government is set on stealing our technology using a range of tools. So many of us are pretty aware of this, but some of us don't know exactly what we can do when it comes to our technology, our data, and keeping it private. So give us some tips and let us know how we can keep our data safe and secure.
Sure. So I'm glad this article came out because I've been saying this for a long time. Usually I talk with Jane King about things like that when I'm in New York. And I did mention, first of all, China has the data of all US citizens already. This is a known fact. Incidentally, I think a week or 2 weeks ago, I read that they suffered themselves the largest hack in the history where 1 billion people data was stolen to because their own technologies are not up to par. And it's kind of ties into this because they cannot create technologies that are, proper to protect or, advanced technologies like the US and the Western world. They have to come and steal it. And how do they steal the technology in the US? Well, they spy, right? That's easy because they hack like crazy. It's between genetically modified seeds I'm reading all the way to financial. So first, don't use any Chinese phones to start. I'm not saying you have to buy a $2,000 phone. Incidentally, iPhone is made in China. I use a Samsung, and because 10 years ago, I used to work with Samsung Knox, their cybersecurity division, consulting with them and all that. And I realized that Samsung is made only in Korea, down to the microchip. Right. So that's important. I'm not saying you have to buy Samsung, but that's an example. Just like when people say don't buy Chinese clothing because they're made by prison labor camps. Now you have to do the same thing with technology. If you can avoid Chinese technology where you buy, it's hard because even when you buy a TV, whatever, the microchip is there. But that's one thing. The other thing you can do is protect yourself. At the very least, use communication tools that are not prone to hacking. And, you have the WeChat, which is massively Chinese government financed and owned, that siphons everything from payments to all your data. People use WeChat a lot, all the way to the WhatsApp, right, which is a US company, but it's still being hacked on a daily basis because you give your phone number away. And, we all know the stories anyway, all these things. So try to use secure and private communication tools if you can. They don't cost that much. So Secure is one of them. We also have our own infrastructure because you could be in Switzerland and have, let's say, a US cloud system that's hosting you from Amazon to Google to Microsoft. That's not going to protect you because that can be subpoenaed back to the US. And also these platforms are very, they're very targeted, let's just say that. So again, China can come in and read everything you do. So that's a huge difference that we have. Of course, our culture in terms of privacy, how we built the software, our entire organization, how it's made that nobody can have, not one person can have access to many things. And also it's in our DNA to have privacy in mind. We have tools and features like the chat by invite, the no phone number, the secure send, secure reply. All of what we do has the privacy fanaticism in it. When somebody logs in, what should they do if we don't want them to have the phone number out, their email, etc. Things like that. We always think about your privacy. That's what makes a difference. The culture of the company is very different. And of course, the products as well.
Well, we always encourage our audience to do their own research, of course, but the proof is in the pudding, right, as you have it right here with Secure. So you offer great products, great services, and our weekly hack segments hopefully are changing people's lifestyles. So we're just more aware of what we're clicking. We're more aware of when we're joining Wi-Fi. We're more aware of where products are made. So you're informing us and teaching us a lot, as always. Really appreciate talking with you, Alain. So thank you, Alain, for joining us on our segment.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks, everyone, for watching.